Okay, so I've decided to make another video to my story. If you watch my other video about my story with the cards and that, um, I'm going to do this video only because I simply didn't tell you everything in my story because I couldn't it would have took ages. So I'm going to tell you about it, and it means a lot more saying it and then just showing you cards because I know they can just be words and mean absolutely nothing. So I'm going to tell you, and you can judge me, I don't mind, I'm always getting judged, but it's completely up to you. You can click off, you can stay on and watch, but yeah, it's up to you. But um, I'm not lying about any of this. I kinda wish I was, because it'd be a lot easier if I was lying about it. So let's get started. Ever since kindy, I started when I was 5. I got picked on straight away. The reason to that was because I had a speech problem, so I couldn't talk properly at all. I speak like a 2-year-old. I couldn't talk at all. It took a long time for me to talk properly. And as soon as I walked into those gates and I went into the classroom, this girl was like to me, "Why are you so dumb? Why can't you speak? Are you retarded?" And that hurt a lot because I couldn't help it. I was 5. I didn't take it seriously then. It hurt me, but I didn't take it that seriously because I was 5, and I was just like, it hurt, but you know, but it took me 2 years to actually be able to speak properly in school, so I got a speech I can't think of the word, specialist, that's it, a speech specialist, and some words I still have trouble with, it just depends on what it is, it's just some of them, it was the F words that I had problems with the most, so I was like, that was me. I like making fun of myself now, but it was so bad then. Yeah, I finally got one. I could speak normal again. Not again. I could finally start speaking like a proper person. And yeah, but I would still get bullied. Um, I had a bunch of Lebanese girl and guys come up to me and pick on me, and they were older than me, and they would just pick on me for no reason. And then they get in this circle, and I was the only one. I was in the kindy, so I was only 5, and they were in year 3 to 4, and they were just picking on me, and they were calling me fat, and they were pushing me, and it really hurt. And I was only 5, I couldn't fight back, and I still remember it, and it really hurt. It hurt really bad. And then it died down a little bit. Bullying always, it just dies down. It died down for maybe a year, and then it will carry back on. It just always does that. But yeah, it did anyway. And then it stopped for a little bit. When I changed schools, it stopped for a while. Until year 5, it started for a little bit, then it stopped again, and then I got into high school. And as soon as I hit high school, it was like torture. I wasn't scared. It was the fact, a couple of weeks it was fine, a month or 2, and then it started getting bad. They called me fat, ugly, and all that, and then I was like, oh yeah, I might as well dye my hair. So I'd straighten it, I'd dye it just to try to make myself look prettier, and it didn't work because I was fat and everything, and I was just like, well, I don't want to be this fat ugly girl. I want to be pretty and skinny. So I started losing my weight in year 8 at the end. I started losing it. It took me a while. Then in year 9, I lost 20 kilos, and I was thin for my height anyway. And they all started being, like, wanting to be my friends. They were being so nice to me until, it got to the end of year 9. Then that's when it started even worse. I'd have this one girl just pick on me constantly, like, she'd pretend to be my friend and suddenly she'll be like a bitch to me and then all that, and she'd be like, everything, like in the classroom she'd just be saying shit really loud because she knows she can get away with it in that class, so she'd just be saying stuff really loud and like, oh Taylor, you're a pussy, and oh wow, you're a liar about your life and that, and like it's never that bad, and all that, and it would hurt because you know, I pour my heart out and everything, and it never means anything, so it would hurt so bad. But yeah, and then it stopped again. Mum's like, don't go to school for the last 2 weeks. It will die down by the time you go back for next year. So I did that. It died down for 2 weeks, and then it started again this year. I could only cope for one term. I could only, not even one term. I was only there for a month, and then I left. They made me come back, and they only started this week on Monday. And yeah, before I started, I still can't sleep. Suicide used to constantly run through my mind, as ticking and ticking on and all that. I'd get phone calls, text messages, Facebook messages, comments, everything that would call me an attention-seeking whore, a slut, ugly. I'd get so many, you know, things going through everywhere. Just they were talking about me at school, and everywhere I went, those names would never leave me. They would always follow me. I tried getting into a new school. They wouldn't accept me because I was away from school for 3 months. I would shake out of the blue. I'd start shaking. I couldn't sleep at all because I would just be ticking through my head constantly. I would get really sick. I'd start like feeling faintish, like I'd get blacked out and just want to faint. And I never knew why. I never knew why any of that stuff happened to me until this week I found out why it still goes on. Because I actually found out I have depression. Like I thought I did, but I didn't know the symptoms. Like I thought depression was just, you know, but all the symptoms that I said they're depression. I still have it, and my counselor made me do a tick thingy from 0 to 3 of what you're going through, and the score will tell you how much depression you're going through and anxiety. My anxiety is medium, and my depression is severely, so it's really bad. Where my depression can instantly just go like that to suicide. I'll be happy one moment, and then next moment I'll be suicidal. It's just like that. That's just what happens when you're going through depression. You need so many people around you to be able to feel safe. So yeah, technically my life is wrecked. I haven't been the same Taylor I was a year ago. This year has honestly wrecked my life. I will never be the same ever again. I will always have scars on my arms now. I will always have to look back at them and think, you know, ugh, this is what happened. This is what it drove me to, and you know, I will always have to look at my arms. You know, I will never be able to escape the fact that I went through bullying and still kind of am, and I still am, and You know, I may forget about it, but my scars will always remember me, always like make me remember, and I would never have the same respect I had. Um, I would never have the same life. My life is completely wrecked. Who I am, what I will become, my life is over. I don't know how people can make someone feel so tiny when they try so hard not to be perfect, not to be welcomed. It shouldn't have to be a feeling that walking into those school gates are like walking into hell. No one should have to feel like that, and it, a lot of people do. It's just scary, I guess. But I'm not the only one. Millions and millions of other kids go through it. I'm only 10. Just imagine the ones that still have heaps of years to go. But it sucks. Today was actually my worst day in school. I actually cried in the classroom. I never ever do that. I've never done that. And I did today, and it just hurt. Like, because people are just spreading rumors, and I thought that the person was my good friend, and she was like, "Hey, don't kill yourself," and now she's just like one of the people that doesn't care. You find out who your real friends are when you go through all this stuff, and it hurts because you thought your closest mates were there for you 24/7. They're really not. But you figure that out later. But you know, but that's my life. That's my amazing life. Mm, but yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Bye.